Hey guys, welcome back to Dip Switch Demos. My name is Jackson and today we are checking out the JB model from Fidelity guitars. Now this is probably, out of the two models that I've had time to mess around with, this is probably the model that I've bonded with the most. I think it has more to do with the slightly more symmetrical body shape. It has a shorter scale length, which typically is not my favourite, but I've really bonded with this guitar. Here we have Mojo Pickups gold foil pickups, which are really unique and I love the sound of them. The bridge pickup is really kind of thin, almost Telecaster-like. Not thin in a bad way, I have to say, it's just really spiky, and I love the contrast between that and the neck pickup, which is quite a bit more warmer but still got some spank in it. It sounds really great. If you saw my rundown of Fidelity guitars, you'll know roughly what's going on here. Really simple control layout here as well. We have volume and tone. The tone knob is really cool in the way that when it's rolled up all the way, it's essentially off. The signal is not going through the tone knob at all. Four-way switch, so we have neck pickup, both pickups in parallel, both pickups in series, so it's like a humbucker style thing, and then just the bridge pickup. We also have this switch up here on the upper horn, which is a kind of blow switch. Essentially takes whatever sound you've got and puts both pickups in series, so you get straight to that kind of full-blown, almost humbucker-esque style tone. Woods, here we have a swamp ash body with a roasted swamp ash top. This is also a chambered guitar, so it's super light. This comes in at around 7.5 pounds, which is crazy light. It's really light, which also helps with the resonance of this guitar. This is a super resonant guitar. Neck wood, we have a kind of a what looks to be a one-piece Wenge neck. Wenge is kind of this really awesome figured darker wood. Feels really lovely. The finish on it is just kind of like a gun oil type finish, so there's no lacquer on the neck at all. We also have a zebra wood skunk stripe in the middle, which offers a really nice contrast between the darker wood. Tuning pegs, here we have Gotoh vintage style locking tuners. What are they called specifically? They are called Magnum locking tuners. They're killer. They look just like vintage Clusons, but with the kind of added bonus of super locking ability. A Mastery tremolo system, which is really super cool, looks ace, and is really just a really cool sound to go with. His own kind of bridge design, which is really chunky, and Gotoh compensated brass saddles. Other than that, I think it really comes down to personal preference. If you wanted to spec one of these out yourself, you have options. First option is whether you want a hardtail, which is a string through body, or like we have here, a tremolo version with the Mastery bridge. Next we go on to pickups. There are options of gold foils like we have here, P90s, mini humbuckers, and also some kind of Filtertron style things. Loads of different options with the pickups. Next you have options of what colour you want. Actually, before we get to the colour, we have options of whether you want a maple neck or a Wenge neck like we have here. Then we have colour options, and basically you can have any colour you want and any combination of colour. Here we have Sonic Blue over Daphne Blue over white primer. So you kind of get this really cool blue to a more darker vivid blue, and then white on the bottom, and then underneath you can see the swamp ash underneath. You also have loads of different pickguard options as well. So there's black, white, this is kind of a maroon colour. There's also tortoise shell. So many different options. You could really spec out your perfect guitar. As you can see, this is kind of comes with a light to medium relic. All of his guitars are kind of come to that light to medium relic. You could probably message him and say, I want it super relic. You might even not do it relic at all, but I really love the vibe, the relic vibe going on. So in this video, we probably will just go through some different tones with the pickups. We'll go through some clean tones, some medium gain tones, some higher gain tones, and then at the end we'll probably throw on some fuzz pedal and just kind of see what kind of crazy tones we can get. Like I said, really bonded with this guitar in particular. It comes in at around £2,000 with the tremolo, with the vibrato arm on it. I think to get a hardtail it knocks down the price a little bit, but I'm not sure, don't quote me on that. awesome guitars. If you want something completely unique, completely handmade to your specifications, let's go through some tones. I'll be using obviously the Fidelity Guitars JB, running through my pedal board to get some clean tones. It'll probably just be clean through to the amp, which is the Victory V40. Thanks for sticking around, guys, and I shall see you in the next video. Please subscribe. Cheers.